I want you to please share your thoughts.
I think I'm the person even who caused all this wahala. Because if I didn't took MohBad to London or UK, I don't even know whether all this. Because I think.
Oh, so you were the one that took him to the show in the UK?
Yes.
So I think the whole thing, when they see all the, because after the UK, he got a show. He got a show in Greece, have a European tour, start having all these opportunities again. You know, I feel so sad because.
Oga Polo, thank you for at least before that boy him go abroad. Publicly, I'm saying a thank you to you. At least while he was alive, you touched his life.
I love music. I love his music. You know, the time
Oga Polo, if you hear that boy's statement, the boy comment you for his statement.
Yeah.
The boy, one of the video, the boy said that they were trying to convince the person that took him to London to drop him from that show.
The funny case about this guy is when when I make up my mind, because my platform that this year for One Africa UK is just to have the old school and the new school. So when I start looking at the old school and the new school, I said, where is MohBad? What's going on with MohBad? Because then nothing is, So I called him. He didn't pick. Finally, he took me back. So we start talking. I said, what's going on with you? Are you still with, what's really happening? So he started telling me, Baba, all those stories. Now I said, listen, we are going for London and we get me your passport, we get you your visa, and we are doing UK tour, not only London. So we're gonna go to Birmingham, Manchester, and we sort out everything out, and it's just the panic, like, even when he came back when he came to London, and we are in one of the hotels, I can't remember now, and he started telling me there's a threat coming for him. Listen, I didn't know this thing is so bad like this. I'm not going to lie. I didn't know that it's bad like this. When they told me that I need a security, I said, are you on drugs? Are you on drugs? What is the security gonna do? So she showed me something. That's when me and him just talk, and I said, listen, as far as you are here, you are protected. You are okay. Nobody is coming to touch you. Nobody is coming to do anything to you. Nobody. I spoke to him and his manager. Is this Shay girl? I said, nobody is doing anything to you, but we will get you a security guys like one deco, like other people. You don't need to have. London is a free place. It's not like I know there's a lot of places that is bad, but nobody is touching you here.
Oga Polo, the boy know wetin they tell you.
I didn't.
You see,
I didn't know how bad.
You see, sorry to cut you. The boy know wetin they tell you. Why the boy they tell you that? Look wetin. See, those people where they relate with, he knows say for London, then get another branch for London. Maybe like say then go attack him.
I know, but London is not. London is not.
That you know, say you for London, you dey drive Rolls Royce, nobody will come close to you. The person where they work out for train station for Peckham, they go beat the fit attack him.
We are not going to Peckham.
No, the boy know wetin they tell you. The boy, true to God, the boy know wetin they tell you. Me, I know wetin I dey talk as I dey follow you talk.
I hear now. I know, but I hear you. I hear you perfectly clear. I didn't know. Honestly, I didn't know that this is so, because you can see him withdrawn. You can see him. I say, MohBad, what's going on with me now? Like the welcome party they invited. I said, dress up, man. Let's go. He said, boss, but I said, dress up. I'm driving you. Let's go. And you can see the video. We went to that tunnel. We have great time. He's so happy. He's so excited. He whispered in my ear, I'm so happy. I said, listen, you need to enjoy yourself. You have a lot of catalogs. You need to, and after the One Africa, a lot of things happened to, a lot of he went to Greece and they called him for Greece immediately. He flew into Greece. I changed his ticket because he called me, boss, I don't want to go back to Nigeria. I want to go so that I can go to Greece and come back before I go to Nigeria. And after Greece, another deal come for him, and he just say jolly, sweet fellow,
Good.
and when after the One Africa Music Fest, it's like the Kenya deal come on board, the Greece deal come on board, the people booking him from Ireland that come to me. I say, listen, go to them and not their management. Just anything you want. This is their number. This is his number. Talk to the lawyer, talk to him, because I have the lawyer's number as well, So a lot of things open up for him. So when all these things come, when I am hearing this when he's in Nigeria, I feel so terrible. Terrible because he confided in me when the fear, I can see it, but I didn't know that is.
It is up to this extent.
Yes, I didn't. And that is the truth. I didn't know that there's something to this, And how can they bully somebody like this? How? How? No, this is not fair. To be quite honest, I don't even know how to say it. But how can you?
Me, where they try look for peace so that there can be peace on all sides, I'm heartbroken.
It's sad, yo. It's sad because I feel so terrible. I feel so terrible because if I know that it's like this, listen, nobody no go wear clothes where be gangsters. Think say
that the phrase, you know after my interview with you, that's your last interview. I had a lot of death threats. I have a lot of threats to my life.
Life is only once.
Do you know after that interview, some people in government were threatening me.
Why? But why?
I told them that they should go and look your interview. Did I say anything wrong? Well, what I'm saying, I'm saying the truth. You will not believe the following day I came up and I did a video from this. I did not sleep throughout that night because throughout that night I did not sleep. They were just threatening me. They will send me message. I tell them, look, that's why I post a photograph on my Instagram. I said, Oga Bully. And that the freezer, I don't know what you are going through with all these things you are doing, because the type of threat that they threaten me, I can't talk say what of you.
At the end of the day, I don't want this to escalate beyond where it has gotten to. I don't know what we are going to do as elders because you are an elder.
We all want peace. That the phrase, we all want peace. But can there be peace if there's no justice?
There has to be justice. There's no way. I
think I'm happy the police have taken the case. I think I'm so happy about it. You cannot be bullying somebody like this and get away with it. As simple as that. Whether it's a simple bully, whether they are not the people that put whatever, but this guy is traumatized. This guy is dead for the past 1.5 years. The way I saw him, he's just a fresh air when he came back to London. I saw him, I talked to him, I said to him, come on, man, just relax.
Paulo, you see, let me tell you something. You see, sometimes people walk, you see people walking in the street, but they are dead.
Yeah, I think.
And when somebody, the trauma you are going through when your life is being threatened, you'll be looking back aside. That is what was wrong with that boy when you guys were in the UK.
But the problem is, no matter for me, I feel so guilty. That's why I'm in New York now for the past to, I think a week now I'm here. I wake up in the morning to have 1 or 2 meetings. I'm tired because I never know that this is like this. I know, to be quite honest, you know, when somebody, no matter we didn't say much about the whole thing, but if I know what I know now, I for do more. You understand what I'm saying? I don't, because I saw him, you know, when somebody, are you okay? Like when we come back from when we are in Manchester, when we went to Manchester, he's quiet. I say maybe because of the train, everybody take on train and we come out, he's in the hotel, we waiting to check in, and everybody just tired, and we exhausted because we went out the following, you know, we went out the following night. So everybody, I'm thinking that is tiredness, but he's sleeping. You can see him sleeping. Everybody nice. Everybody is joking, enjoying. We are all chilling. All of us, you know, we have a greatest time. And him is just, I went there again. I wake him up. I said, what's going on with you? Why? I said, Baba, I said, okay, yeah, room is coming. So we get his room. He went upstairs and sleep. And when he came back up, and, you know, but I never know that it's really, really bad. This guy is traumatized. This guy is, whatever they are doing.
The guy was depressed. See, the guy was facing serious depression. Serious depression.
You know? It's sad, yo. It's sad that, but I'm so angry to people that is very close to him didn't push so more to say this is it. No matter, I find out now that he went even to police to report about it. He went, you know, he has done everything, and even he sang it. You know, I'm not Yoruba now, but the people telling me that all the things he's singing is about.
It's about the problem. Yes.
Know? It's sad, but I think this is the opportunity to anybody that have a family going through this trauma, say it to people. Say it, shout and scream and tell people. Do a video, show it to the people. Just make sure that you give it, somebody out there and seeing what is going on, because I don't think this kind of thing, I think this MohBad one.
You see, Oga Polo, Daddy Free said something. We should look for a place where we can, you as one person, me too as another person, we should look for a place where we can listen to people, especially these young people, and tell them, you see, sometimes I use my life as a testimony to people, what I went through. We were going through things when we don't have internet. But today we are living because we defeated those demons. So it's high time we give a listening ear to people. And you see, sometimes we are far from people. It makes those people, when they even have problems, they cannot reach us.
I'm even thinking what kind of contract did they sign? Because nobody has ever. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, yes. What did
you know? I think this is an industry problem. Oga Polo, let's be honest. Not be only MohBad go through the, and I know you know.
Yeah, I know.
Industry is like this. There must be some sort of sanity that is brought to this industry, because and I said it elsewhere. Right now, I just want justice and peace. I don't know how we're going to achieve it.
Every industry, like what you are saying makes sense, yeah. But it's not about when you go outside, somebody will bully you, beat you up. The other ones, at least they argue. Nobody hasn't got a contract that, do you understand what I'm saying? It's about argument and,
and come to compromise how to settle it.
He didn't finish that. this is, but it's not about.
It's not about bullying people, sending
It's not
thugs to
about
people.
when he come outside,
No.
beating, threatening. This is so much. This is so much. The one that I hear every day, I've been on it as well. There's a lot of them as well. Do you understand what I'm saying? But it's no beating. It's about compromising. You're supposed to give us three records.
3 albums. 3 albums. Only 2.
You need to give us your contract is 5 years, but you are only 4 years. You need to remain. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's a compromising. It's not about when you come outside, because the way they beat this guy, man. I'm just saying, why? At the end of the day, not money. All this thing end up, look, all the person is now moving on.
Ah, man.
You see, Oga Polu, you know, say this Instagram today, now be the place where God they protect people. All this is when they talk happen for our time. Oh. It happen for our time. It happen for our time. Make we know deceive. Me, I no go tell you say for our. It happen for our time. Even for our time, self. If I tell you say me Shoki why they follow you talk to today with all the music what I do, I no collect royalty one day from record label. Now when me and you they talk, I never collect one single royalty. Say for that, if you see my mama Rosanna, say them pay me money for that music na lie.
But
somebody call my name Shoki, they don't pay me 1 naira.
I know, but I still believe that I don't. You know the contract before is completed. You know that the record label we say they pay you for ABCD and they have the right for the whole year songs. I remember when I have, I think Chidima on with the MTN and I don't know what happened that time. And when I saw the contract that time, I can see that some of those contracts remains that those songs belongs to your record label, not you.
No. My own case. Let me tell you, my own case is very different. And I will tell you, there's no contract that is forever.
No.
There's no contract that is forever. Let me tell you something. I want to explain something to you. You just said something I want to tell you. There's no contract. The highest period a record label is supposed to hold a artist catalog is 25. According to them, maybe they were lying is 25 years. That would make, and they were lying to me. And all my records are over 25 years. All my albums.
But your own is easy. You can call a very good lawyer. I have the best one.
You understand me? Okay, Odapolo, you know why I did not fight my record label?
No, you're not fighting.
No, I'm coming. Let me tell you why I did not sue my record label today. I always have that conscience in me, that mind in me that this man picked me from nowhere and turned me to something. I was making money from my shows. I was going all over. Do you know most of even the sales that they asked me that my record sold were the ones they said my record sold 5 million copies by that time, and I sold 5 million of my own records in my shows. So that means the only one that I sell in the show, that is the one they record, and that is I was taking my commission from what I was selling by myself.
What I'm saying is, anybody that sign a contract with any record label need to review the contract, know exactly what they are signing. Because I remember that time, record labels have rights for all the songs you produce. You know that every.
I want to answer this person, this Issa too. You said your case is different. My case is not different. This is the way you people put people into trauma.
Yeah.
My case is not different. I'm sharing my case and my views with people for them to know what young people today is going. I'm not complaining because God, I thank God for my life. So I just want you to know that. Don't use that word that my case is different. My case is not different. You know what we go through. Even from people like you that bully people. You are saying my case is different. We are sharing views here, man. I beg, they talk, I beg.
Anyway, what I'm saying is we need to address everything. But anybody that has a sister, brother looking to go to this kind of record labels or anything, just find a good lawyer, a entertainment lawyer that can overlook every contract you sign. And you cannot have a small clause. If those things are not happening, you can have a right to leave the record label. Because I think all these things we are hearing, I don't hear tire. You know, when this thing happens, you go here, you say, wow, is it really what is happening? You know?
Wow.
Because I'm part of the one that sorted out Ubi Franklin, Techno, Iyanya. When they come to my office, finally Ubi said, okay, let's own Techno 50%. I buy Techno off the Triple MG, and we started. And immediately we start, I look at the contract, I look at everything. I said to Techno, this is it. We're gonna increase their percentage. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. And I go back to Ubi. I said to Ubi Franklin, let's do this for the betterment of Techno. And at that time, Techno still have 2 years remaining on the contract. And I prayed on Techno, this is it. And everything worked smoothly. Everything worked okay. Techno finished his tenure without no headache, because he's getting up to 80% of the money anyway. Because I said to Ubi, it's better for us to get 20% and give him 80%, and he will be, every time he do his job very well. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's another thing as well. If all these entertainment guys, we look at different things on the artist and know what they can do to make everything easy for the artist as well, because artists don't need to go anywhere if he's okay with the record label. Do you understand what I'm saying? Artists don't need to move. But if you sign him the first minute 30%, you get 70%, and this having the first hit, second hit, you keep on renewing the contract, keep on doing the addendum on the contract, making sure that the artist is looking okay, making sure that the artist is making his own money, and you can still make your own money without nobody. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because even Davido or Wizkid or Bonus still pay up to 30% to the people managing him right now. Do you understand what I'm saying? Even them, there's no way Wizkid will not be paying at least 30-35% to people that are looking after him. His baby mother, Sunday, and the other people are around. Do you understand what I'm saying? There must be some percentage that is the same thing on the Davido. Davido will be, there's no way Davido will not be spending at least 30% from he has Bobo, he has Issa, he has another. Do you understand what I'm saying? All of them will be taking his percentage. There's no way they will not. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So, but
those are management. Oh. They are not a record label.
Yeah,
they are two different things.
I'm saying people that have management.
And right now, David have a record label. He has a record label for himself. You understand? Yeah. So management. See, one thing people don't understand: a management contract is different from a manager's contract.
I know.
An artist can be under a management and still have a manager handling him, because a management can have various artists.
Yeah. But what I'm trying to say is, no matter whatever happens, they
Yes.
are still spending
The
money.
percentage, yes.
Like what
Everybody
I'm
is
saying
supposed to be
about
making money.
like example, Burna Boy has the mom. The mom must be getting paid every time. No matter if it's her mom, he's gonna be getting paid. He has a sister that is looking after his the designing and the whatever he wear and the. Do you understand what I'm saying? He's
Yes.
getting paid. All of them is getting paid. But what I'm saying is, every of them, there's no way they will not be taking out at least 20-30% of the whatever they make.
Yes,
That's
that's
what
true.
I'm saying.
That's true.
That's what I'm saying. It's the same thing on the like Melvin records or Olamide's record as well. All of them are they are giving a lot to people that are working for them, and but the only thing is why people are quiet or easy is their negotiation. How much you negotiate, so just come a compromise and negotiate a better deal for yourself, and all this headache will stop. It's greed. It's about greed. How much you eat, how much you want, how much. But if you come to a compromise and have it done, I don't think we're gonna have
the money is supposed to be flowing around so that everybody will be happy. And if the money does not, every man have. We all have our wants.
Sorry, Daddy Shoki. Right now, because the streets are angry, people are angry. And when people are angry, they are not always rational.
Yes.
What can we do to, first of all, bring calm to the people right now?
The calm is just justice. Let the police.
Oga Polo, true, the calm is what that is. What I understand though, we still have, we are all fathers and brothers, one way or the other. No matter what we are saying or doing today, we should all have a place to sit and mediate and settle matter sometime. Because you see, let me tell you, apart from being people, we are Africans. We always have a backyard settlement sometime. The way to come together and see the way we move in life. I will not wish anybody death, but right now, most people, they are learning from this. You won't believe me. Most people are learning lesson. So we really need to sit back, relax, let us just so that we make peace. Because see, right now, if we don't try to make peace, we will not have a place. We will not have a place.
Let me also say something. I don't know how this will be, because I grew up on the streets in Ibadan. I be street picking. Street matter. People will know the street, know if you understand them.
Yes.
And when street matter erupt, they still sit down, they do peace talk. When street matter erupt, it scatter everywhere. At the end of the day, if you don't do that peace talk, it will get worse. Because the mentality of street is different from mentality of our way they social media.
Yes.
And that's my worry. That's my worry. It will reach where they go begin the count score. If you understand what I'm saying. So how can we come to yes, I know we need justice, and justice is very important.
Justice is very important. Nobody is going against justice.
Nobody is stopping, but how do we come from a place of peace? So, because let me tell you something, I know how these people think. So if you are not able to submit a way forward, they are going to use street to judge it. And street judgment no good.
It go bring a lot of war, even for the business self. It go bring a lot of war. Because see, we know what we dey talk.
I think our elders need to put mouth on it.
Elders need to be brought out at this point. Me, as they see me say, I too young to be part of the elders. Elders, we are talking about Yule Doche's father, Peter Doche.
Yes.
Daddy Freeze, this one where they happen and no concern video people.
No,
I'm just
but I'm
thinking.
just saying of that
I'm
level.
just thinking.
Okay, who do we have?
I'm just thinking. I'm just
Oh,
thinking the musical
Mesere.
side.
All those people where you they call, I know they against them.
No, you,
but
Daddy Shoki, you are going to be part. You
No,
are
that-
too young.
So
You
you
go
gonna
dey.
be part,
You
but
go
I'm
dey.
thinking
Sunny
that
Ade
like
go dey.
all the big Yoruba hardcore musicians that is still older that can have respect for the young. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I no go talk too much for this very matter one of the talk because of say themselves, those people themselves, they need to make peace within themselves too.
Hey. Ah.
Those people when they talk, so they need to make peace within themselves too. Even me, where they follow you talk, so for me to even dey for this kind of thing, because before you do anything, you go first do for yourself. You go first make peace with yourself. Many of them where you they see so, they no fit talk to advise themselves with another person because once you they feel say, once you they do like this, they feel say you don't become one thing, you no fit make peace. You go first of all humble yourself to make peace. And you see, no matter anything, I want to point out something. We need to talk about justice or no justice. Justice must, because now justice be the way forward. But apart from justice being the way forward, which way can we come together and make sure say even there is justice, we go see come, because this thing nobody put now for anybody neck, dumbo anybody now. You don't know. Nobody carry knife say they slaughter somebody. See, now if you do autopsy today, it's highest where the autopsy go talk be say the boy they get depression or the boy take one thing or one thing lead to thinking. You understand me? But the waiting I see where that boy go through now make people they fight.
And that is what we need to address, because
and now we need to address with that.
And that's what I'm trying to say.
And I be the thing we talk say one make peace.
Let me be honest with you, as long as I don't know how the law works, as long as they cannot establish a case immediately on anybody, it will look like you did not get justice. Now
the place where the matter they go come be this for when now you they talk
everybody will come begin vex. That is why me I they talk, because you see, let me tell you, 90% of people when they watch this video no understand how streets be. You think you can sort a street matter in police?
you see Daddy Freeze, and make I tell you, Oga Polo, make I tell you two one truth. When I come for that last, I told Daddy Freeze, me I no believe say the police station will solve this matter. I say I no believe, but I like waiting the role where the police they take now by assuming that boy to really know the cause of death of that boy is a very important thing. First of all, now one step for peace be that.
Yes.
And number two, with everything, I don't want job, and they talk for my own, with everything.
Now hold on, sorry. Every single person in my comment section that is saying they want jungle justice and they want war, I'm going to block you.
We don't want war anymore.
Hold on. Let me just warn you, any of you, if you type that word WAR, let me tell you, don't know what war is. You don't have an idea. You are a keyboard warrior. You are sitting down there, your fingers are sweating, you are typing. Alone, God, no go let you see. Whoa.
See, my people, the police will do their investigation. They will know the cause of death of that boy. They will know everything. Then, if they want to make some arrest or anything, that is their own angle. But you see what we are saying is right now, it's not even really about, it's preventing something like this from happening in future.
means
You understand
the elders
me?
need to see.
If we just,
label,
even though, even
what do you want?
even though they jail somebody on this very issue, we must still find a means of making that this thing don't reoccur again tomorrow in the future for any artist. And that is what we are talking about right here. But because you see, I find out that many of you does not understand the aftermath of this thing. If there's no room for dialogue and peace within the stakeholders, it's a big problem. It's a big problem. I'm not talking about what it means, Samilari or Naira. No, Naira, as is there, is an artist. Right now, everybody, we are joking with his livelihood. We are talking about his livelihood right now. Because right now, it's going to affect his business. It's going to affect